Hi, this is Eric with Forge Gone Conclusions. Today we're going to be working on a platinum and star sapphire ring. So we're going to be doing a refurbish to this ring. There's a couple things going on with it, and first off, it is a older piece, and we're going to be putting the milgrain back onto it. It originally had milgrain, it's been worn off over time. It is going to be sized, and basically just going to go through and find any other details that have to be improved on it, and we'll just kind of go from there. The first step is removing the stone. So we removed the stone. This is a star sapphire. When you've got the light on it, it'll make this like 6-lined kind of star on it. And then this is our ring, so we clean this up. So of note, when you're working with platinum rings, and a lot of times on older rings, it's a good idea to give them a review. And we actually could see before we even took the stones out that the prongs here had yellow on it. That is gold solder being used to attach these platinum prongs, and that's something that you frequently find with platinum when you try and do like any sort of retipping. It's such a high heat that you can ruin the diamonds on the ring, and that's why repairs on platinum often are, and they'll have some gold solder. Maybe you'll take like a small bit of platinum with some gold solder on it and attach it, and that's what was done here. All right, so we're going to first size this ring. So we're going to cut a piece out, and then we're going to size the ring. We are removing half size from this ring, so it's going to be 5.5 when we're done. With platinum, when you size it, you have to use like actual platinum stock. That's typically what's done. So this little piece that we took out of the ring, I'm going to flatten this into a really thin piece, and I'm actually going to stick that back in here, and we're going to basically weld it. If we were to put like platinum hard or something in this, you could end up seeing that seam after polishing. So usually what's done is using another piece of platinum and welding it. So this is that little piece of platinum that we cut out of the ring. Now, so it's like wafer thin, right? And so this is under tension. We're going to put this little piece in here. We're going to clip it down so that way it's more appropriate size, and then we're going to weld the piece. The ring has the shank welded now, so we're going to grind this down and get it to the right size, and then we'll continue working in other spots. We're gonna retip some of these stones. There's quite a bit of wear on this bottom area here on all 4 sides, so that's where we're going to be focusing on. We have to be attentive to the gold solder that was used on these prongs, and then basically retip those. And this is platinum, so we're not using platinum solder. If you use platinum solder, the temperature is so high that you could damage the stones. So we're going to be basically applying gold soldering techniques here in order to retip these worn areas. We've done some retipping. We're going to do some cleanup now. At this point, we're going to start doing the detail work. We've put a plastic-like material called jet set into the ring. The reason being is that the ring is hollow, and the way that the ring's styled, it kind of like puffs up. And if I try and push down on it without any backing to it, I could collapse the ring down. So by putting the jet set, we have a support structure so I can press down onto the ring. So in order to put the milgrain back on, we're going to be using this little wedge tool here. You can see the milgrain's very, very small, and in order to make the same size, we're going to be using this, and it's going to basically split the metal a little bit, and that's going to give us that milgrain look. You can see on the right hand side, we've put the milgrain. It basically goes around the areas where the stones are set and kind of picture frames them. On the left side, we have milgrain. We have to continue doing the milgrain on the left side. We finished milgraining the piece. You could really see how it makes the ring pop. We're going to be adding the stone back in and finishing it up. We set the stone in, so now we actually hammered down the edges a little bit. We're gonna clean all that up now. Originally, when this stone was set, it was moving around a lot because these prongs weren't really on the stone, keeping it secure. So when you held it up to your ear, you could actually flick it and it would rattle. That's how you know that it's loose. But we've got it hammered down there, and the stone is like nice and secure now. So we're gonna polish up these edges and make it look all pretty. At this point in time, we've cleaned up the prongs. Now we're gonna clean and polish the rest of the ring. We finished polishing up the ring. Here it is. This is Eric with Forge Gone Conclusions. Thanks for joining us today as we fixed up this star sapphire engagement ring. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share.